Right. In the words of the infamous Chit, we're gonna do it, lady. Do it, lady. Do it on your birthday. Or something. Do it. Just do it. That's what we're here to do. We're here to just do it. Alright, we're here to kick it back. Now, I did install an NVIDIA patch like an hour ago, so I have new drivers. There may be some weirdness in the game because I don't know that, like I said, I just patched NVIDIA a little while ago. So we're going to see if there's any issues with the game now. Oh, before I do that, I bet I need new filters. Spice blow! That basically drained all of my aluminum, all of my jasmium, and all of my water, but that's going to give me a bunch more of the duraluminum, which is going to be enough to do my large water cistern. Yes, it is. Where are we going to put this? I'm going to stick this bad boy right back in here. I got just enough industrial pumps, too. And there we go. I now have a big-ass large water cistern. Sweet! Alright, let's go grab my filters. That's different, D. Martin. NVIDIA just deployed a patch this afternoon, which is different than the one you're talking about, the emergency hotfix thingy. My inventory full? My inventory is full. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to do it, lady. Do it, because my inventory is full. We take that shiv back to Arakeen. Put it on the market. Alright, let's grab those. Alright, we just got the large cistern placed. We got the water filters going. I'm gonna go back to Arakeen really quick and check on that, because I had a whole bunch of stuff for sale. I'm gonna stick this schematic for sale, and then I'm probably gonna come back and we're probably gonna go get jasmium. Probably, because I do need more jasmium, and we probably need to make an aluminum circuit, because I'm going to need a whole bunch more duraluminum. But we'll probably do some base building this afternoon at some point as well. Work on some interior decorations. I'll tell you one thing, I got the albatross wings for this ornithopter, so those will probably be a priority once I finish my still suit. Take me to Araki. Excuse me. I need to go see if there's another cup of coffee. I probably should have done that before I sat down. But I forgot. But I did do my push-ups and my squats. Blackthorn said, set up a buggy base for jasmine farming for the guild, but I think I forgot to set permissions so everyone can use it. Well, I'll be flying down there in a few minutes. I will see if it's active or not. Man, I just grabbed like a hunk of that cold chicken, the grilled chicken, and Chris grilled up some red peppers, like bell peppers. The flavor of those peppers, those grilled peppers with the chicken. I am a huge fan of like grilled chicken with grilled veggies. So like red or green peppers, onions, mushrooms, like the grilled veggies with grilled meat. So good. And the last of the afternoon coffee. Alright. Did I sell any goodies? But I need to sell these right here. Holy shit, that Syrian Shiv is worth 40 grand? That's like a tier 3 thing. I mean, okay. I'll sell it for 30.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
I guess it automatically deposits that. Alright. Okay, that's done. Do I have my radiation suit? I do. Bottom left corner near the spiky circle base. What am I doing? Don't track that. Track Haga Basin. I do not need to do any more deep desert today. Oh, you know what though? Before I go, hang on. Let me go check to see if the mask is available. Because it's the last piece I need. Oh, I got the bug. Exit to main menu. I totally forgot to check to see if the Saturnine mask is up. Because if it is, and if it's cheap, I'm totally buying it. Unique schematics. S. I'm looking for S. S is for Saturnine. Mask. Nope. Still no mask. Gosh darn it. Oh, poopy doo. Poopy doo. Probably save the farming of additional. I already did a whole bunch of testing stations this morning. I don't need to do that tonight. What I probably should do tonight is do some base building. First, I want to mine some jasmium, get some aluminum, and then now that I have that large cistern in place, I just put filters in. It should. I'm going to be very interested to see if it fills up all three of the mediums and how much of the large it fills up overnight. But that should be about the end of my water woes for this particular tier. Because now I should be able to stay ahead on water and just be behind on ore and crystals. But now that I'm done with that, the next objective is I just need to make the large power and large wind trap. And I probably don't even need to worry about installing those yet because I'm not ready to move to Plastinium. But just to know that I have everything on hand to make that is going to be a bonus. I do not see a base down in there, Blackthorn, so I'm betting you, like you said, you may have forgotten to set access, because I don't see anything on the map. Are you talking, did you put it in Shale, or did you put it over here? In Haga Basin? You said bottom left corner, so I'm assuming you put it somewhere over here in Sheol in the safe part. But I don't see any access over here. The only base I have access to over here is in Haga Basin South. And the Western Vermilius Gap, which is the sand-swept refuge. I probably couldn't even park the Thopter if you don't have. I don't know if you have I don't know if you have like a pentashield set up or what you have. I don't know what your parking situation is, but I don't even see it on the map, which means I definitely don't have guild permissions, which means I doubt I would be able to park on it. Unless it's like an open parking garage. I mean, I'll fly out there in a bit. See what I can see. Just an open garage. Copy that. Really looking forward to the patch tonight. I'm probably going to set my alarm a little bit earlier tomorrow so that I have time to get up and read the patch notes and do a video on that while the game is patching. Because usually I get up at 4. They'll probably still be down. I need to go check the downtime and everything. No, they do not, Caruso. As long as you have the sheltered effect, you're good to go. fly west and see what I see here. I hear an angry worm. Okay, I'm out. I bet that's your base right there. Because you said it's just a floor, walls, and 3 sides. Pentashield is just for looks, correct. Somebody else has got a base. Yeah, this is probably yours right here. Well, there looks to be a pentashield right here. Yeah, I definitely can't get in that pentashield, so that's definitely not accessible to the guild at the moment. That's got to be yours right there, Blackthorn, right? Correct. No one can steal your stuff ever unless you're in the PvP zone. You said radiation feels like it goes less inside the buggy. It might be. I really don't know. It's not that one? Well, then I don't... Well, there's one over there, too. I'll go check in a second. Oh, that's right, because you said it was open. Anyway, that one had a picture shield. There's another one right over here. Oh, the worm is pissed. My controller is vibrating like crazy. Well, it's probably not this one either, because you're saying it's a something spiky. I guess that's spiky over there. So you're saying right over here? Because that's a spiky base tower. This is definitely open. It's this one? There's also this one. Well, both of those are open, so it's one of those. One of the, I don't know what you're talking about then. One on the left. There's two. There's only two there. You'll have to flag it. I have no clue. Where was that spice blow? Oh, that's in Shale. I don't know that I want to worry about that. What I really want are some more of these nuggets right here. I suppose I could get one more round and then turn around and go back.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Great. Oh, fuck that. I'm not going to try to harvest these in the weather. Where's your base? I'm not going to make it to a base. In time. Oh, and it's coming from that direction. Run! Let's see if I can get out of here before the storm hits. Fuck, I don't have my... Bomb, bomb, dive, 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 dive. No. Oh, I got shit in it. Hold on, I can't do that. No, I gotta get this sheltered. Enclosed. Yay!
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, that does sound like the buggy gives better radiation protection, Blackthorn. That's cool. Nah, this whole overhang is sheltered. Better be anyway. I'm still taking sun though, I'll tell you that much. Oh, now I'm unsheltered. now I'm sheltered. I didn't say they were impossible solo. I said they were designed for 4 players. So everything in the D zone and above in the deep desert is designed for 4 players. Doesn't mean that's impossible to do as a solo player. But it is definitely designed for 4-player groups. So if you go in there solo, the end rooms have waves of 7 mobs. Good luck doing that solo. If you're completely decked out in tier 6 gear, you might be able to solo those depending on your gear setup and everything else. But they are not designed for solo players. They are designed for groups of 4 players. So, I guarantee you skilled players with tricked out gear will be able to do those solo. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? No! Oh, that's not good. Textures aren't loading or something. Oh, this is bad. I'm in radiation zone and... Oh, I'm under the environment. Never mind. It got me. Woo! Slight moment of panic. Thankfully, there's an unstuck command. Help! I almost was gonna go relog, and then I saw the unstuck. I was like, oh, that's right, I can unstuck. Yeah, the assault copter has some really cool assault thopter has some really cool sound effects. But damn, is that thing just I just hate how slow it is. Much prefer my scout thopter. Especially now that I got my albatross wings, I can't wait to stick those on this bad boy. It's gonna take me a while to craft those though. I still got a lot of life left on these Mark 5 wings though. Plus I still have a set of Mark 4 wings that are at like 50% in my storage chest, so I really don't have to worry about wings for a very long time. Oh, you forgot to grab your scout. Well, I mean, the nice thing about the assault thopter is the storage space. And I will say that once they get the bugs ironed out with like zoning over with a group of 4, the coolest thing about that is getting your 3 buddies that are doing the groups with you together in the same assault thopter when you're out in the deep desert and just rolling across the dunes together to the testing stations. And I mean, you could fly in formation with all your scout thopters, but I love the concept of like everybody's in the same thopter. You, your co-pilot, your 2 passengers, squad style out to the deep desert. That's cool stuff, man. Exactly, 80 hours and still addicting. That's when you know it's a good gameplay loop. Yes, indeed. I will say though, the only thing that has me, not me per se, but it has me concerned about the casual player is, you know, there is a huge amount of time investment required to keep your bases maintained. Whether it's to maintain the cash, to pay your taxes, or to maintain just once you get up and going, the maintenance of the fuel costs and everything else is relatively low key, but it still requires active management. And that's going to be something where I see some players getting burnt out on doing that after a few months and deciding, fuck it, I'm just going to walk away and let the base deteriorate, lose my vehicles, lose all my stuff. And that's going to be a deterrent to wanting to come back. And I don't know how they're going to address that yet. I do see that being a pressure point for the long term. But we're talking long term. Because like even Lord of the Rings Online gives you 6 months before they wipe your base. Or they wipe your... they'll disband your kinship and they'll take away your house. They will put all your stuff in escrow, but you lose your house and you lose your guild in Lord of the Rings Online if you don't actively log in for more than 6 months. So I could see, you know, the assumption is if you haven't played in 6 months, you're probably not coming back. It's a little more strict here because it's like you could not pay your taxes. That's about, there's like a month leeway there, and then you have about 3 weeks of shields. But once your shields are down, like, dude, the storms that come through every few hours, it wipes your base in like a day. Like your base is gone within 24 hours. Like there are enough storms that roll through the Haga Basin. Like if your shields are down, your base is toast. So 3 weeks is pretty short. Like I think that could be extended out to like 3 months. Would be a little more casual player friendly. It's just personal opinion. I think 3 months is pretty good. If someone hasn't played the game in 3 months, then yeah, they kind of deserve to lose their base. But life crops up sometimes. Like if I've got hernia surgery or something, I might be forced to be offline for more than 3 weeks. You know, it would be nice not to lose my base because of life. If that makes sense. Okay. Probably, yeah, more bank storage would be nice. Alright, I need aluminum. No clue what's going to... Well, everything that's going to be in the patch tomorrow is going to be stuff from their list of things that they're working on according to that big patch post they made like a week and a half ago, Slacker. So they did the AMA, then they did the here's what's coming in patch 1.0, and they listed a whole bunch of features. Then they did a patch that had some of those features this patch is going to have more of those features, so we don't know what those are until the patch notes go live. I have yet to run into a single player in any of those PvP shipwrecks. Intrigued. Not once have I run into anybody in the basin. Yeah, I've been to 10 or 12 of them. Never seen another soul. Seen a boatload of people in the deep desert, and I will not cross that PvP line because of it. I'm gonna grab all this because I do need it for like filters and stuff. And I probably need more plastic. Yeah, the buggy's awesome, and I'm just using a Mark III, or maybe I have a Mark. I think I have a Mark IV cutter because I think you have to have a Mark IV cutter to cut this stuff. But yeah, it's a huge upgrade. Zone D is still PvE. Yep. A, B, C, D, half of E are all PvE. The top half of E all the way up is PvP. Dude, I like the mining run this time. This is nice. And lots of copper. Which I actually need copper for some stuff, so I'm gonna mine it while I'm out here. Stockpile it for later. Correct, there is zero reason to rush. And I will continue to point to myself as like the prime example of like... But Renfail, you're an idiot. You're 250 hours and you're still farming tier 4 and tier 5 resources. What a loser. Yep. I got a base to build. I got complete... That's why I tell people, you and I are playing completely different games. My priorities are not yours. Come here. Oh, this is like full-on Sardaukar troopers. I may have to run these guys over because they're gonna shoot me down pretty good. Oh, did I? Hang on. Hey, I'm gonna have to take care of them. The first guy was able to run over. It did not want to run over the second guy. Plant fiber for the win. Yeah, the drops for the officer skins are still going on, I believe, until the 8th of July. I put this image up top. I believe it's till the morning of July 8th. And those are cosmetics for the, oh, I forget what it's called now. The social set. So it does not, it's a cosmetic for the, specifically it's for the social set of gear, which is different than your heavy armor or your scout gear or your still suits. So once you get in game, you need to check your social gear because it'll trigger off of that. It'll transfer the cosmetics to those. So it's not armor, it's social cosmetics. Anyway, that's the set. That's still going on until the 8th. I believe the drops for the observer set are still live until the 8th as well. So still got like another week to get those. I probably don't need any more cells, to be honest with you. I think I've got like 10 or 12,000 fuel cells stored up now. Yep, you're welcome. Also worth mentioning those on the gifted subs thing and everything else. To claim those, Twitch, the Amazon subs don't work. It has to be an actual subscription. Like your Prime subs don't count. It has to be an actual subscription or an actual gifted sub. Oh, did this guy finish his overpass base? Oh, he definitely built something since the last time I was up here. Looking good. I like the nodes for this circuit. There is plenty of them on our server. Oh, also we're supposed to get a hotkey soon to switch seats in the buggy and on the, that's granite, and in the Thopter. That's going to be nice. No more radio menu. Well, I don't know if they're going to have the hotkeys set to the controller, but we're going to get a keyboard command anyway. Alright, that's plenty of aluminium. Aluminum, it's not aluminium, Jesus. They're not going to change it, but they might fix it, because right now it's broken and doesn't work. I could tell you they're definitely not going to change it, because they've, in the Q&A that I did with Joel before launch, they said they're not going to be adding really any more controller support until they start getting closer to the launch of the console edition. Because I had asked about being able to rebind the controller keys, and was told that is not a now thing. That is a later on down the road when console launches closer thing. Well, that was a good ore run right there. Pretty happy with that. And I got there's a whole bunch of bushes up this time. Oh, Allie's base is gone. Oh, I bet Allie completely transferred everything north. I highly doubt they will be adding increased storage to the Thopters. Scout is always going to be limited. The Assault has more. God, how many fuel cells do I have? A lot. Nope. I mean, VR support is like, that would probably be an ultimate wish list, but I doubt that's on the books. It even took them a while to add it to No Man's Sky. Look at that beautiful large cistern that I built earlier today. Mmm, sexy. Yeah, I might sell something down the road. We'll see. What's up, Gregory? You're welcome. Okay, I have all the resources I need right now to do anything that I need to do. I've built all the stuff I can build in terms of gear. The next thing for me is probably going to be the large wind trap, which is going to require a whole lot more silicone. Duraluminum, I'm pretty much fine on now. Silicone, that means I'm going to need more. What's the point of having a ton of money long term? Pay your taxes. I definitely need more flour sand. Oh yeah, pay your taxes, 100%. Taxes get really expensive, and especially if you build multiple bases. Mine are about 28,000. Right, not about. They are 28,000 every 2 weeks. So I owe 60,000 in taxes every month. So, yeah. If you're gonna have and maintain a big base, you're gonna need lots of credits. So I have about 120,000 credits in storage here, and then I've got like another 150,000 in the bank. Matter of fact, I could probably take all this to the bank right now. Or let's take 100 grand to the bank. Go drop that off. It's code for now. It's time to do stupid things. Yeah, that's the thing. The market, if you're going to go crazy on the exchange, like if you don't want to go harvest tier 6 resources, you can buy them off the market. You can buy still suit things, schematics, obviously all the cosmetics. Like I still haven't purchased all the cosmetics from, there's a merchant, fuck, we could do that right now probably. There's a merchant in Arakeen who sells all the Chome interior decoration pieces. I'm gonna go do that right now, actually. Because why not? I've got more than enough coin to cover all my needs. I've got taxes paid for like the next 3 months. Let's go to Arakeen. Blow my wad! Ah, cosmetics. Yeah, baby. Do I need to? No. I don't know that I will ever use a death still, to be honest with you. I like my wind traps. Thanks for the raid, Kia. Oh, it's Kia. What's up, Kia? Thanks for the raid over on Twitch. Kia's another one of the Funcom content creator who's been doing a bunch of stuff since beta. Make sure to go follow her over on the Twitch and YouTube. And for everybody just following over on Kia's, I do have a 10-minute wait limit on chat. Keeps it on my spam. So I know a lot of people are like, but I want to chat right away. Well, I would love to have you chat right away, but I get hit with way too much spam. So that's why I have a 10-minute wait limit. So hopefully you don't get too bored over the next 10 minutes as we go spend a bunch of money in Arakeen. And if you're coming over from the Twitch right now, don't forget we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch every single day. We start at 4:30 in the morning Central Time. Play a lot of games. This is the day job. We're currently playing Death Stranding 2 and Dune Awakening. And we will be doing the Destiny 2 relaunch this month, as well as Tales of the Shire at the end of the month. Next month we've got Mafia the Old Country. Something else is in August. And I'm probably going to do a second playthrough of Rogue Trader this month because Owlcat shot me a key for the Voidfarer edition. There's the base fender. That's who I'm looking for over here. I don't know that I own, or I own everything from the Atreides faction vendor, but this guy I don't know that I've purchased the Chome stuff. So since we're working on interior decorations finally for the main base.
Hello again.
Oh, you know what I could probably do too is I could probably, now that I have a boatload of money, I could probably go over to Harco. I bet I could buy all the Harkonnen stuff from the black market. It cost me a fortune, but I'm sitting on money finally. All right, we're gonna buy this small decoration set. There's this one. Wait, Stoic says there's one here too? Oh, I may need to go look that up. I was not aware. Okay. Okay, that's all of the interior decoration sets that he sells. It's at the exit? I have no idea which one it is. I may need to go look that up. You buy the Arakeen near the taxi? Well, hang on, let me turn around. Near the taxi. Alright, here's the taxi. Left. Well, there's this fender. I'm just checking all these guys because I haven't been back here before. You are...
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special? Oh, you know, we're just the other week. Guess
Okay.
it wandered off the safe descent corridor and took a missile head in the business end. Oh, both the Harkonnen. I guess that's why they're called outlaws.
Hang on, I just want to see. Is this... I'm thinking this is not her.
Welcome to O'Gary's. If you need it, we got it. And if we don't got it, we'll get it.
Fair enough. Oh, here it is. Oh, so if I want to spend more money, this is where I can do it. Okay. Oh shit, they charge you double for the variants. Oh my god, 120,000? 160 for the building set? Oh my god! Yeah, I'm not gonna blow my money there. Sorry. But that's good to know because someone was asking, what do you need money for? Well, when you've run out of when you've run out of things to spend money on, and if you don't want to do the betrayal quest, you can you can go to the black market vendor and get ripped off. Oh no, that's expensive. All right, let's see if I've sold anything. Nope, nothing at the moment. All right, let's deposit cash.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's double,
Would you like to
RJ.
deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Because I have rank 5 with the tradies, so
How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
deposit all of it. Okay, I think we can go back and probably do some interior decoration on the main base now. Since we already did our, we did our Deep Desert Imperial Station run today. The only thing, oh, you know what I should have done though? While I was here, I'll check tomorrow. I still need the mask. I just gotta program my brain to remember to go check the exchange every time I'm in Arakeen. Let's keep the politics out of chat, Gregory, over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thanks. We don't do politics on my channel, so it's one of the strict rules. No politics, no religion. Keep it to gaming only. Thank you very much. Let me in. Don't forget to buy the portrait of our beloved emperor. Pass. I don't think I've actually ever purchased that portrait, to be honest with you. I know it's available. I have one of the Duke, but I haven't placed it yet. But we are about to go do some interior decorations, so maybe. I do think whoever built this pyramid base has done a great job, by the way. Every time I come in on this side and I see that, I'm like, well done. Well done. Still not as good as my base, but... Oh, I wonder if Allie has done any more work on her base. I think that was over here somewhere around the corner. We can go take a peek before we go back to my base. I don't remember where Allie's base was. It should be on the map. Oh, I think it was over here. Maybe I went by it. No, that's somebody else's base. Well, I know Allie was building an Arakeen base over here the other day. I don't see it at the moment. Oh no, maybe it's it's over here. This was it. This was Allie's base, right here. This one or this one? It's one of these Arakeen bases, and I can't remember which one it was now. But we've got lots of Arakeen bases springing up, which is really cool. It's got to be this one because I'm tagged as being able to use it. I know this is one of our guild members' bases. Looking good. All right, time to start doing some interior decorations. By the way, guys, I don't often get to check this base out in the daytime because it's almost always night when I'm back here working. So I will say she looks good. Looks good in the daytime. Got the assault thopter up there parked. Still got plenty of room to go up so we can do our carrier platform on the top later on when we get that built. We may do some additional tweaks here and there, but getting there. Don't forget, if you're watching right now and you're new, or if you may have forgotten, the base building series does have its own playlist on YouTube. I think we're up to episode 35 or something. So, don't forget to check that out. Alright, should be good to go up top. Oh no! Get up in there! Sometimes there's a little wonkiness there. Alright. That was yours, Blackthorn? Alright. Well, I don't remember where Allie's base is. Somewhere over there. There was the mural that Toombs was asking about today. He was like, I wish I would have gotten that on day one. Okay, I gotta figure out what I want to put in here, because I just bought all that Chome stuff. Oh, I gotta timestamp this, by the way, because this will be part of the base building series. We're at 1:15. All right. We got all sorts of new stuff. Oh, where did you guys say agave seeds were? Plants over in the western... I think somebody said it was some sort of plants over in the western shield wall. I probably need to go do some of those because I can't do any of the chandeliers until I get some agave seeds. Oh, it's in Udam? Okay, thanks, Slacker. Ooh, Caladan base. I don't know what half this stuff is. Oh, we have spiced. Ooh, that's a chum cup. Dude, that looks awesome. Like a spiced coffee cup right on the bedside table. Hell yeah. Hang on. What else do I got in here? The Caledon. That's more of a drinking glass, though. Tall drinking glass. Atreides drinking. Man, I like all of these. Let me put them all on the table so I can take a peek at them here. Oh, I need plastone. No! I'll be back. I gotta go downstairs really quick. I know I mined a bunch of plastone earlier. Here, we're gonna nuke the, hang on. I know I mined a bunch of granite yesterday, but I forgot that I needed to refine my basalt. Alright, well that's going. Get that going. Back up top. Serving plates. Oh man, there's like dish sets and all sorts of stuff in here. Oh, a spice jar, a wine bottle. Bookshelves. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to build a book nook. Oh, okay. Well, hold up, because right now I want to demo some of this stuff right here. Just because I wanted to see what those looked like. Got a carafe here. So we've got like a spice jar with a mug. I can do that. Very cool. Let's go over here and we're gonna put some books on the bedside. So I got reading material on one side, I got a late night spice drink on the right. Ooh. Love it. Love it. Here's the picture of the Duke, right? No, that's a bullfighter painting, never mind. That's sort of centered. Not really. Man, this is where I have a hard time. We need our snapping. We need our alignment. Snap to alignment grid, please. I don't know if that's too high, but we'll do it for now. Do it, lady. Just do it. Let's put our terrarium right here. Okay. Got a bookshelf I can put in here. Question is where though, because I don't want to block off the windows. Maybe I don't need a bookshelf. Partition. A commode. Dresser. Cabinet. Okay, I can do the cabinet. We can put the cabinet. I'll have to move the light. Probably. If I can get this to line up. It doesn't look too bad. Put a wardrobe over here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Got a couple of dressers. Oh, I did that backwards, didn't I? Come on now. All right, there we go. Okay, we got 2 cabinets there. I don't know that I like that there. I do want to put like a big ass desk in here somewhere.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Hey, Kia. The chat restriction is you've made it past the 10-minute mark. Yay! It's always a struggle. I know, and I apologize, but I get hit with so much spam. I have to have a 10-minute wait limit on my YouTube and Twitch because otherwise it's just nonstop. It's like, I'm a video editor. I'm a thumbnail editor. Check out my art profile. No! Go away. Alright, so Kia's in chat over on Twitch now, right, guys? Kia's another one of the content creators for Funcom. Been around in the beta a lot. Definitely go follow her on her Twitch and on YouTube and everything else. Thank you for the raid again. Appreciate it. I think you can also see her streaming up on the Steam page. She's live. Is there not a big ass desk in here? There's a bench.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, there's a table. This is making me wonder if I ought to put an office out here. Where like people can come in and bring their complaints and I can put like a manager's table for all the Karens who want to come in and cry. How am I finding Dune? I think I may have lost a little bit of my soul to Dune at this point. Dining table is too big. Yeah, Tombs, the duraluminum runs can get a little grindy, but I promise you, when I built my large cistern today and I finally like jumped that threshold, my water issues should be gone now because I have 3 mediums and 1 large. But it took me, that was like 150 duraluminum to get to the large cistern, after I had already done all the duralinium to make, like, we did the spice refinery yesterday. The day before that was, I don't remember what we did the day before that. Getting all the duralinium in together for the assault thopter was definitely the biggest hurdle. That was a lot, which is why that bitch just sits there in my garage and doesn't go anywhere very often because that was a lot of effort. I'm just like, you just stay there. We're gonna look at you like the Mercedes in the garage. It's like, that's the Porsche. She doesn't get driven very often. We're not gonna put too many miles on her. A real free agent says I'm currently level 73, completed the 4th trial, and I can't spend my last 25 points on abilities or refined aluminum, sorry. Well, if you can't spend points on abilities, more than likely you need to complete the quests. Like, it should tell you if you go to your skills. It'll tell you. Unfortunately, I've completed all of the class quests, so it's not going to show it up for me. But it'll tell you something like, visit the trainer to progress to rank 2. Visit the trainer to progress to rank 3. It'll tell you why you can't spend your points. And usually that's related to not having progressed far enough in the quest chain to have advanced rank 2 or rank 3 abilities for your skill trainer. As far as you can't spend your last 25 points, that would be the only points thing. You can't refine aluminum. What am I doing wrong? Well, aluminum requires a medium ore refinery, which is different than the small one. So you have to go into research. Was that under construction? Where the heck? No, yeah, it's right here. In order to refine aluminum, you have to first build a medium ore refinery, which requires steel ingots. So you'll go into the construction tab and go down to aluminium. I keep saying aluminium, it's aluminum. I'm so sorry. Go to aluminum and you're looking for the medium ore refinery. Free agent. You'll need to craft that first and then you can process aluminum. 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 Well, I am willing to bet. I'm thinking I'm either going to have to choose between the oh, there it is. There it is, right there. There's an Atreides desk. This is exactly what I was looking for. I know. You know what happened, Dribrom? Here's what happened. Everything in this research tree. Hang on. This is what threw me for a loop. I did not know this until I think it was yesterday or the day before. I've been playing like 250 hours. I've got like 100 hours in beta, and I have always been saying aluminium. And it's not, it's aluminum. But here is why I did that. Because plastinium, duraluminum. And so I was always looking at those two, and it's uminium. And so when I saw aluminum, my brain immediately was like aluminium, which is the British pronunciation. And my brain literally never said, dude, it's spelled the American version. It's aluminum. Because I saw the last two having the aluminium, and I was like, oh, it's aluminium. But no, kids, it's aluminum. Don't be like me and call it aluminium. Because then everybody's going to be like, what is he talking about? Aluminium is not an actual resource in Dune Awakening. Okay, so where do I want to put this? it's not centered. That is a little better. Now the question is, do I want it right up here or a little bit back? I probably want a little bit further back. What is the real way to pronounce it? Well, I mean, technically, it just depends on where you're from. Like, there is no wrong way. It's kind of like potato, potato, tomato, tomato. The British pronunciation is one way. The American pronunciation is another, and most people are going to understand what you're talking about, no matter which version you use. That's pretty close to being center. By the way, this little guy's making sound effects. I did not know he did that. I keep hearing little squeaks. Alright, now we gotta find a nice chair for this. Definitely the armed chair. Can I move that closer to the desk? No, it's not gonna let me. I can get it closer if I turn it. No, hang on, it didn't move it. It's not wanting to put it any closer. By the way, somebody said, I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to do this really quick. Somebody said that if you use your compactor on the windows, it cleans the windows. I don't see that it did anything. Y'all are crazy. Jackson says, how close to the capture point can someone kill you from? I mean, if you're in it and flagged, if they can hit you and you're flagged for PvP, it's you're gonna get hit. I don't see that it cleaned it. It still has streaks all over it. Oh, I see. Well, no, it doesn't look any cleaner to me. I'm gonna have to do further testing on that because somebody in guild chat today in Discord was saying that that cleans the windows, and I don't see that that's the case. All right, we gotta do some decorations on top of the desk now. Do I need a rug? Too bad I can't place that underneath. What's up, Deeks? It's too bad I can't place that underneath and then place objects on top of it. But I'm thinking the carpet has to be its own thing. It takes up its own plane. Alright, well, we're getting into the ornamental now. We're definitely going to have the bullfighter statue on the desk. And the Muad'Dib statue, yes please. Gotta get it over here though. Atreides icon. Oh yeah, front and center, baby. Hang on, I gotta move over to mouse and keyboard to get that, probably, because it's a little funky on the... Alright, that's looking good. Alright, now we need some papers. Oh, you know what else I need? Is a light. I need a light on the desk. I wonder if I could get one of the dispenser lamps in here. Probably not where I want it, though. See, I'm not going to be able to do those until I get the agave. Oh, man. This is where I do wish for and hope we eventually get a grid snapping, because this right here, I would love to be able to get this positioned like right over the desk. But I can't tell if I'm over the desk right now. Like, oh, that'll work. I don't think I'm centered, though, is the problem. Yeah, I'm definitely not centered. I don't know if I'm able to move that, though. It is my wish list that we can eventually be able to have snapping. God, I don't know how I'm going to get that centered. No. It's not gonna happen. Now it's at a weird angle. And I can't see it from here. And we need, so there's two things that you need here. You need the No Man's Sky camera that you can pull out, and so you can see all the way around your camera. We need a build camera, and we need snapping. We definitely need those two things. I'm definitely not gonna place that there. If I can figure out how to get it placed centered. I would do it, but I can't. Quite get the angle that I want. It's probably going to be better for me to just put a light on the desk. Like so. But I don't like these. God, the lighting here is so bad during the day. I don't want that there. And one of these days they'll fix the lighting shaders. Okay, what else can I put on the desk? We definitely can put this right here. And I like the spice jars too, but I want like some, yeah, we need some like documents. And some books. what is that? Icon, don't care. Ooh, and a little box. Yeah, we could put a little box right over here. Okay. I definitely want to see it, Deeks. I like Brad Pitt, so F1 is on my list of things to see. I wish I could go to the theater and see it, but since we're 3 hours away from the city, movies going to the theater is not it's not our reality right now. Like Chris and I were actually trying to figure out they're opening a new supermarket in the next town over, which is like about 45 minutes away, and we're trying to figure out if we can like schedule a day because the problem is we have all the new ducklings and the baby chicks, and we're in the middle of storm season, so it's like even trying for the both of us to get away for like an hour is like kind of like I don't think we can do it at the moment because we have too many animals. So we're trying to like 3 hours, forget about it. Like we've just the camp for somebody asked me the day if I was going to go visit my brother this year, and it's like I mean we because the kids really want to see Chris, and it's like they haven't seen her in a few years, and unfortunately we both can't go away right now because we have so many animals now. Because we have 6 cats, we've got like 20 ducks, we have the chickens, all the chickens. Um, so you got to go to the movie theater. We got to go 3 hours. It's about 3 hours to the city, plus the movie, and then 3 hours back. I mean, you're looking at a full 8 to 10 hour day just to go see a movie. So yeah, we don't go to the theater. We don't go to the cinema right now. We just wait for things to come to home cinema, and then we just watch it on the big screen here in the office. But we did watch The Postman last night, and I have Red Planet, which we might watch tonight or tomorrow night. Which I haven't seen. I was supposed to watch that after Val Kilmer passed, and I forgot. So it's on me now. But I love Brad Pitt, so it's kind of unrealistic for a 62-year-old man to be an F1 driver. But I don't give a shit. It's gonna be fun. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody that we can trust to watch the animals drip rom. Otherwise, we would. But yeah, we don't have anybody that we can trust to watch the animals because it's a big commitment to watch all of our animals, and it's a very it's work. I mean, Chris literally, if I put up one of these days, I'll do it. I need to put up a webcam to have like an in-box camera showing the backyard and the homestead because that's what she does all day. Is she's either in the kitchen cooking or she's out back constantly like collecting eggs, cleaning the chicken coop, herding the ducks. Like right now she's outside cleaning the chicken pool or the chicken pool, sorry, the duck pool because it's been storming for like 10 days straight and today was the first day with no rain, so she's emptying out the muddy water from the duck pool, scrubbing it all down with chemicals and everything else and then filling it back up for the ducks. And then we have one duck who's on a nest who's going to have new babies soon. And then she's got like 5 different little paddocks for the different. So we have a group of ducks here, a group of ducks here, a group of chickens here, a group of chickens here, a group of chickens here. Then we have the catio for the cats. And you got to make sure the cats don't get out when you open up the catio. And so it's like, it's chaos. So we don't know of anybody that would be able to handle the pressure and the responsibility of doing all of that, and so we're just. But to be fair, we did all of our traveling in our 30s, so now that we're in our 40s, this is what we like doing. So we're really not in travel mode anymore, and we're very content to just build up our brood of animals. And the big thing right now is saving up enough money to buy a bigger property because we both want more animals. We want some goats. Wouldn't mind having some sheep. So we can get goat milk and sheep milk. Alright, the desk is looking a little cluttered. That's too much. I think we can get rid of the Atreides thing. I just do that. Okay, I think that's honestly all I need to do to the room right now. I've got the globe, I've got the terrarium, I've got that, and I've got a desk set up, a bed, a couple of dressers. That's more than enough for a minimalistic office suite. So probably what I could do now is set up some, well, we can go down here and take a peek at this area and probably flesh this out a little bit. I did put up some tables the other day, so I could probably extend the benches a little bit more. And Treek said my old man was obsessed with the old Dune movie, but I never got into it. He has since passed. I've dived into this game and want to read the books now. Enjoy. The books are different, but very good. But I would also say, watch the Lynch version from the 80s, watch the Sci-Fi Channel version, and then watch the new versions that Denis is doing. Smeagol, are you coming over here to say hi, buddy? Hang on, guys. We're going to get some kitty cat love before we go on. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Did you just wake up? You're not awake. Yeah, how are you doing? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Oh, purr. It's 5 o'clock, man. You have been asleep in the office since 6 o'clock this morning. You slept in here 11 hours today. What's up with that? Oh yeah, you're gonna eat the microphone and say hi to everybody. Yeah, it's your big baby. Oh, purr. Are you ready for some food? 5 o'clock. You slept all day. He's been literally on the office bed all day today. He usually gets up around 1:30. He did not wake up at 1:30 today. All right, I gotta go feed him and also feed all the other cats. So give me a minute and I'll be back. And we'll go see what else we can build tonight. Meow. What's up? Yeah? You ready for hunt? You ready for dinner? Let's go get some dinner. Let's go see what else we can build. I need to go check out Toombs' base again, because he had done some really cool stuff with the shelving that I want to go check out again. Okay. Then we can put... That carafe is pretty big. Invalid position. It won't let me place it on top of that table. Can I put anything on top of that table? We may have to change that table. Oh, you know what though? Is that a bench? That's why. It's a bench, not a table. So I need to actually put a table there. Otherwise it's not going to let me place anything on top of it. Dude, that is a big ass table to be placing up here. That's fine. Make it work. You do get 100% mats back, correct? Okay, we put the craft right there. Okay. Dig that. Okay, I would imagine I probably want to change these walls out now to these bigger glass ones at some point. The question is, I don't know where I want the storage room to be. This might be more aptly suited to a storage room. All right, I need to see. Oh, I'm missing a. I can't remember which style we used here. Well, I'll check it from underneath later. Oh, it's definitely not that. All right. So how did he do this? He did half walls, I think is how he did this. So I would do them like this, right? There's no way to make these look perfect though. So we just have these be like, yeah, half walls, and then you put like what, the roofs on top? And then those act as storage bays. Right? Man, it's almost, those are almost too thick. Those are thinner. And no one's gonna see underneath. Oops. Do I want to? I think I can put that in there and be safe. And then what? We do another half wall. Okay. Okay. And that gives me the storage bays. Okay. And I could probably do it one more time, right? The only problem is I've got the other rooftops here, which are gonna crimp the... Oh, may have blocked myself in. Hang on. Hang on! I may have to demo this to get out. Oops! Come on now. Alright. By the way, I don't take credit for this. This is Tombs. I saw this at his base, so this is literally, he gets all the credit for this because I had no idea how to build them this way. Now, I think, here's the thing though, there's like this empty space up top, which I probably can't do anything with. So I wonder if I can figure out a way to, I may have to build scaffolding up here and figure out a way to put like some lighting up in here so that I can like see what's going on. I'll need to build one more. I'm not gonna be able to get the angle that I want. So what if I did it like... It's gonna shine through, I think. Right? Yeah, it shines through up top too, so I bet I could just do it like this. Maybe. I don't know if that's gonna work. Probably need one over here too. I'm really concerned about the lighting limit though, is the only problem. Alright. Next up though are like placing all of the storage, of which these might be too big to place up top. But I can place. Well, I don't know that those actually add any lighting, Tombs. I think it's just like a visual effect, because it does not. I don't think those actually give lights. I haven't noticed that they have a lighting effect. I think they just have like a built-in visual, but there doesn't appear to be any like actual lighting happening with those. I don't have any iron ingots to do all of these chests, because if I'm not mistaken, you had these stacked in here like so, and I don't have any. I don't have any actual iron crafted at the moment. But I could place these in here. I could do like 2 of these side by side. I'm not going to at the moment because that's a boatload of aluminum. But at the very least, I have the storage chests placed, or the storage bay ironed out. And I'll probably won't do anything back in here because this is just dead space. So we may just end up putting like a random storage chest back in here. Oh, you know what I probably could do is I could probably move my my medium cisterns up here and get them out of the garage and bury them, because I'm never going to use those. Like, they don't have to be usable like player characters, if that makes sense. And I probably do need to replace all these with bigger walls, bigger windows, so we can see what's going on. I haven't come all the way down here since I fleshed out the flooring. Because now we can come in here. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to finish this off. I forgot I needed this stairwell. Coming down from that. Well, guess what we're going to do right now? By golly, I forgot all about that. We can't forget about those stairs. We got to build the stairs, guys. The question is, why are you not letting me come? There we go. That was an easy fix. Okay. So we come in, we run down, we can run down these stairs. We run over here, we go down these stairs. I don't remember where the other stairs are. There are no other stairs, that's the door, and then we're out. Okay. Alright, I don't know what to do about the rest of this building. If I want to take those water cisterns up, I need to build a ramp, but I don't know that I want to move those up. I could move the big one up there. That might fit back in that cubby. Well, I gotta build a ramp. Otherwise, I gotta... Oh, screw it. Let's just take the long way. This is gonna take us a minute. But to be fair, it would probably take just as long to build the stairs and then tear them down. So 20 minutes later. Ooh, I might end up having to... Well, I bet I can jump over this. I'm gonna save, because if I duck out of the land claim, I think it nukes it. Alright, where's the stairs? No! Please tell me it did not just cancel that. Oh, it did, you son of a ratchafata! Alright, I'm not moving the water cistern right now. That made me angry. Because I jumped up and it hung on the door and canceled it. That needs to be fixed. That's another pressure point. I do, yeah, exactly, Howie. I don't want to take it apart because it has water in it right now. So if I take it apart, I lose all the water that's inside. I assume. I don't know that the water will transfer to my other cisterns, and I don't want to risk it. I don't have to move it. I was just like creatively thinking about what could I stick back there in the corner. But because I have this as this is like a glitch build, it's not actually a stairway going up. And when I jumped, it grabbed a hold of the wall to climb, and it ditched my thing that I was moving. So that's not that big of a deal. Ultimately, um, I accomplished everything I needed to do with this because we have this one up here for the guild. I've got my interior decoration done from a main room. We did the dining area of the lookout nook. I could probably nuke that light. Probably that one right there too. And we got ourselves a storage nook. This is gonna be the, I think this is gonna be the trophy room. So like, I don't know what we can place in here as trophies yet, but I think long term, like people were asking about like, are they gonna add like armor mannequins and weapon cases? I would imagine those will be types of things. Like for the moment, if we wanted to, what we could do in here is place things like, yeah, like the ornamentals and like decor. Like you can place this wall thing here. That probably looks good above the door. Can't place it above the door though, but we could place it, you know, here as an example. Oh, I just completed a journey that I wasn't aware of. And then there's like these things. Like the giant ass worm statue that we could place. Because why not? Who doesn't want a giant worm when you come down the stairs? That's probably better suited to the other side, to be honest with you. That is not aligned with the wall worth a damn. Oh!